Every year, 7 million people die from air pollution or the consequences that follow. 600,000 of those are children. Actually, 1 in 10 children below the age of 5 die from the simple act of breathing. Even if you do not die from air pollution, it will still have consequences for your health, especially for children, and right now 90% of the world's children are breathing toxic air according to a WHO study. There are several biological reasons why young children may be more sensitive to air pollution's effects. Children's lungs, immune system, and brain are immature at birth and continue to rapidly develop in their first few years of life. Compared to adults, children also have a larger lung surface area in relation to their body weight and breathe 50% more air per kilogram of body weight. Besides this, air pollution damages the neural development, causes asthma, and even heart diseases. The WHO study also found that children are particularly vulnerable to air pollution because the toxic particles are often more concentrated nearer to ground level. If you were to Google air pollution, you'd be presented with a profusion of articles with terrifying figures and keywords such as death, toxic, poisonous, threat, and much more. Articles from the United States, England, China, pretty much everywhere are uploaded every single day. But are people doing anything about it? Can you do anything about it? We're sure about one thing. We need to do something about it. Today's generations are the ones causing the pollution, and yet it's the innocent who suffer.
We want the unnecessary death to end. We don't want to risk any more lung diseases or give the future generation a slimmer chance at life. So we had a thought. Why is it only adults that are able to protect themselves from the polluted air when it's worse for the children? Why is a child-friendly pollution mask not a thing?
In general, children in the first few years of their life are the ones who are suffering the most. Therefore, they are the ones we need to help with a simple, effective and sustainable solution.
Our product is a pacifier for children between the age of 0 to 3 years old that performs as any other pacifier, however, it purifies the air at the same time. With our pacifier, the child will be able to breathe clean air through their mouth as well as their nose, as the pacifier shuts tight around both, since we'll be using silicone as a manufacturing material. The pacifiers will contain activated carbon filters, which is what is purifying the air. Naturally, as time goes by, the filter will be packed with these toxic particles. However, you do not even have to buy a new pacifier. You simply just take out the old filter and replace it with a new one. We're aware that at the moment air pollution is worse in Asia than in any other continent. However, we feel that it would be too hard to start off in Asia, so we're starting a little closer to our home in Denmark with European cities, one of them being London. Studies have shown that the choice parents in London are making on where to put their child in daycare is now based upon the air quality in the given area. By this, we feel that London would be a great place to start our business, since there is a clear demand for our product, they just don't know it yet. Because of this, we will not be competing with existing suppliers of pacifiers, since our new, modern and effective pacifier exceeds that market. We're setting new rules of the game with promises of a better future.
Not only are we creating value for the future generation, whether they know it or not, but also the thousands of parents that do nothing but worry about their children.
Every minute that goes by, children are born into a world of pollution that is going to get worse. That makes our idea extremely valuable and gives us a great argument for scalability. The problem is only going to get worse, so naturally the demand for our product will only get bigger. To sum up, there's an enormous market potential with close to no competitors. We have created a different way of thinking, and we don't compete against the competition, we create our own.
Lastly, we want you to get this straight. We want to create true value and guarantee safety and security for the millions of people living with the consequences of air pollution. And at the same time remove any concerns parents might have regarding their children's safety and growth.
We are IllionAir and we're going to make a difference.